Hey, what's up, YouTube? Josh here. Got a deck profile for more along the lines of a deck profile update for you guys today. This is an update to my Hieratics deck. It's just straight up Hieratics right now, or I could call it Blue-Eyes Hieratics. But I guess I'm just going to call it Hieratics for now. I last did the deck profile before I had even finished my extra deck, and that's been finished for a while. And when somebody brought out on a comment on my previous deck profile of this, that I never made an updated one for the extra deck. So I actually have made some changes to the actual deck. So I'll show you guys the actual deck, what it is now, and then we'll get into the extra deck. And yeah, so here we go. One Luster Dragon. I have him in here because he's a target, obviously, for every Hieratic, and he's 4 stars, so that gives me access to 4-star Exceeds, and he's a beat stick. It's supposed to be Alexandrite Dragon, but I don't have any right now, so Luster Dragon's going to have to do. Obviously, you have your 2 Watt-tail Dragon. He's needed for the level 6 engine. You know, targetable by the Hieratics. Not much more to say. And I have 2 Hieratic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. I realize not many people are playing this. They're more along the lines of sticking to Watt-tail. I disagree with that because I feel this gives you a lot more cards to abuse. It's targetable by all the Hieratics. You know, it just gives you a lot more XYZ options and stuff like that. So, alright, we're done with normal monsters. 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I don't think it needs explaining. 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. If you watched my previous deck profile of this deck, you'll see why I played 3 of him. It's a decent card, but what I have in store for it makes it an amazing card, makes it even better. So I'll bring those back out a little later when we get to Spell Trap lineup. And the Hieratics now. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Su. In my opinion, he's one of the mainstays of the Hieratic lineup with Tefnuit. Very good. Allows for special summon. Very rarely I get to use him for back row pop. It's still kind of a nice effect, though. It's there if you need it. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Tefnuit. As I just said, I feel Tefnuit is the mainstay of the Hieratic lineup. He's their Cyber Dragon. You know, even better when you open up with Su. Good card. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Nebthit. Nebthit's not the best of the Hieratics, nor, you know, he's not my favorite or anything. But he works. He has his effect to special summon, affect the pop of monster, so, you know, he's decent. 3 Aset, Hieratic Dragon of Aset. This card is like one of the magic cards of the deck. I didn't realize how good Aset was till I started playing the deck. I love Aset, so good, so beast. You know, he can set up so many crazy plays. I'll go back into him a little later when we get in the extra deck, but he's one of the main reasons that I run the Sun Seal Dragon thing, because it's a level 8 normal, so I can just pick him, then every Hieratic becomes a level 8. You can see where I'm going with that. And then, okay, 3 Hieratic Dragon of Gebeb. Gebeb's hit or miss with me. Sometimes I'm, you know, happy I'm playing him. Sometimes I'm not. But I leave him in there. He allows me to go into rank 4s, rank 4 XYZ summons. He's got a decent effect, and, you know, with Honest, he can push over things. And he's kind of actually big for, you know, what he is. He's like that, you know, kind of normal type of the group. And he's kind of big for that. Normally monsters like that are like 1600. He's 18. So, you know, he's decent. And, of course, you're playing light monsters, so you have to have Honest. I've seen some light decks, whether it was Hieratics or Constellars, that were not playing Honest. And I feel that is so stupid because Honest is amazing and should be played in any deck that plays a decent amount of light monsters. Alright, on the spells, obviously you have your two Hieratic Seal of Convocation. Such a good search engine cards, just a flat out search. I love it. Obviously you have Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. I do not play Dark Hole in here. I feel Dark Hole is a lost cause in Hieratics. I don't feel it's necessary, so I don't play it. 3 MST, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. I do feel 3 Mystical Space Typhoon is necessary in Hieratics. You need back row removal like that. I think it's absolutely 100% necessary to play 3. I really can't imagine not playing 3, but, you know, to each his own. I just like to play 3 in my build. Now we get to one of my favorite cards in the deck, and a very techie choice. 3 Inferno Reckless Summon. Now you might be thinking to yourself, you know, if you didn't watch the first profile, what the hell is this? You know, this card sucks, whatever. What you have to realize with this card, and I've done it before on Dev Pro, I've done it in games and stuff, it's completely legitimate, it works. If you read the Hieratic monster's effects, including King Atum, their XYZ, that lets you special summon any dragon, make its attack 0, this card can work then. So let's say, you know, this is what I meant by, I'll show you why Galaxy Eyes is so good a little later on. Let's say you have where's the King Dragon of Atum out. You pitch an XYZ, you get his effect. You special summon Galaxy Eyes, he now has 0 attack the minute he hits the field. You chain Inferno Reckless Summon. Guess what? Boom, boom. You get both of the Galaxy Eyes dragons from your deck. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons. So you just, you know, spam this, and sure, your opponent can use its effect, you know, to their advantage to spam out cards, but usually at that point it's not going to matter because you either have 2 3,000 beat sticks or you have 3 level 8s. So, you know, you can go into a pro play, you know, obviously you would use the 2 special summon by Infernal Reckless Summon because they blow up at the end of the turn. You know, go into Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, who's in the new set. You can go into, you know, any rank 8, the Hieratic Overlord Dragon of Heliopolis, or you can do a pro play and stack up 3 Photon Dragons for a little buddy I have in my extra deck that I'll show you guys when I get to it. But that is the main reason that I run that card. It's so good, and you know, you come up with an idea like that and you're like, oh, it'll never work. You just got to try it, guys. You got to be a little creative, got to be a little innovative, and go for it. And I saw that card and I'm like, wait a minute, that works. I checked the ruling out on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia. It worked in Dev Pro when I've done it a couple times. It's so good. In my opinion, that really, really ups the power of the deck. Then for traps, we have 3 Call the Haunted. I also feel 3 Call the Haunted is a staple for every Hieratic deck. I feel every Hieratic deck should be running 3. It's just too good not to, with all the, you know, cards you have being tributed and being sent to the graveyard. I feel Call is a must. 1 Starlight Road. With 2 Tyrannos running around in the format, Tyranno really fucks over Hieratics, as does Dark Hole, which is essentially why I don't play it. Anything that gets rid of, like, Mirror Force or Dark Hole or Tyranno Tribute, anything that gets rid of massive field, it fucks over Hieratics. So Starlight Road, I feel, is necessary in this deck. It stops big cards like Dark Hole, Mirror Force, Tyranno Tribute, anything that kind of wipes the field. So I feel it's a necessity. Now we have 2 even techier cards. I played 2 Magic Cylinder in here. I played 2 Magic Cylinder. I just said that. 2 Magic Cylinder works very well for me. It's obviously a tech card. I've seen it side decked a couple times, but I've never really, you know, seen it main decked. It can be really devastating. I mean, imagine you have two of these set and, whatever, I don't know, obviously not going to work against elemental dragons, but, let's say they summon big XYZ or something and they attack you. Magic Cylinder, alright, sure. You just took 2,700. And, they're like, alright, you didn't get rid of my monster, attack again. Oh, I flip over my second one, you just lost another 2,700. That might be game rate there. I just feel Magic Cylinder is a good card. It works well in Hieratics because it helps you get the win faster. So that's it for my main deck. I'm not even going to show you the side deck. It's got holes in it. It's mainly just trap cards like Fiendish Chain, the Solemn Brigade, a couple Mirror Force, some Bottomless, so I can, I really kind of have the Magic Cylinders in there so I can swap them out with like other traps if I need to. So, alright, for the extra deck, we start off, we have one Synchro, obviously Stardust Dragon for Starlight Road. Be stupid to play Starlight Road without a target, so Stardust Dragon. I'll leave him there, what the hell. One Maystroke, amazing card. I don't go into level 4s very often, but obviously Gabeb and Luster Dragon or Alexandrite Dragon, whichever one I'm playing, they give me the option to, so why not? One Queen Dragon Jin, if that's how you say it. Pretty good card. Can really be, decent if you hit it. Not much to really say about it. It's hit or miss. If you hit it, it's good. Otherwise, whatever. It's in there as an option. Now we go to rank 5s. We have Tyrius. Not much to say about him. He's just a really good card. Ardrius. He's probably going to come out a little later on. He might be who I take out for Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon when it comes out. Rank 6. Photon Strike Bouncer. I don't have to really say anything about this. Excellent card. Force Focus. Force Focus to me is a great card. It's got awfully high attack for a rank 6. Pretty good card. Good effect. Can stop bigger monsters in their tracks and stuff. So, really good card. Obviously, you have your 2 King Dragon of Atum. Staple card in this deck. Money card in this deck. So many plays with this deck he can go into. He can go into Galaxy Eyes with Inferno Reckless Summon. Now, I just want to bring this out to you guys. They're lucky they limited Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Could you imagine pulling Darkness Metal out with this Inferno Reckless Summon, then you have 2 more Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons? That would be freaking... Yeah, you can do that. I thought for some reason Red Eyes said you could only control one of them. No, you could do that. That would be absolutely fucking disgusting. It would be so good because even though the 2 Red Eyes would blow up, you could still go into Gustav Max, pop them, 2,000 next turn, use your first Red Eyes as effect, special summon back to one you just took off of Gustav Max, pop the other one, boom, 2,000 again, use that Red Eyes special summon. It would just be freaking insane. I'm glad they did that, even though I play the deck. It would have been way too broken. So, just so many plays you can do with this guy. He's so good. Rank 7s, 2 Gaia Dragon. I feel Gaia Dragon is a necessity in this deck. He's just so good being able to overlay with Atum. I've done that so many times. Even with Atum, if you use his effect once and you can shoot for game, you just use his effect once, get that dragon, then you overlay right into Gaia Dragon. So, really good. Rank 8s, we go 1 Hieratic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. That's a mouthful. I think this card is underrated. He is easy to go into. Obviously, you have the Sun Seal, which is storyline with Hieratics, his sealed form and stuff, which is... See, I like that kind of stuff. That's kind of cool to me in Yu-Gi-Oh! I know other people don't care, but I like it. And his effect has saved my ass so many times. I've gotten game with him so many times before you drop him. Use his effect, pitch a card, boom, 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 blow up. And the cool part about Hieratics, which I don't think a lot of people realize, is if you tribute them from your hand, they still get their effects. So if you tribute, boom, you just fucked over your opponent. They do get their tribute effects from your hand. If they didn't, it would have been stupid because they named the effect of tribute for a reason. If they didn't get their effect from the hand, they would have just said discard, but they put tribute for a reason on these cards, so that's why. Enough said about him. Just for the hell of it, he's probably coming out, but I have one number 88 gimmick puppet of Leo. I really want to win a game with this sometime. I don't think it'll ever happen, but, whatever. It's a possibility. I might be able to pull one off. I don't know. One Thunder End Dragon. I'm kind of messing around with him. When the Blue-Eyes White Dragon structure deck comes out, you guys are going to see a revamp of this deck. It's going to be so good. I'm telling you, I've been playing with it on Dev Pro. I love every second of it. It's so good. And he's going to be a lot more viable in that deck than he is right now. But, he's decent for what he is. He's good. And the money card, my favorite XYZ choice in this deck. One Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Guys, this card is so underrated because of how hard it is to get him out. But quite frankly, I'm surprised that nobody really, figured this out yet, that he is accessible in Hieratics. Especially when I do Inferno Reckless Summon, pop out the 3 Galaxy Eyes, overlay him. It just fucks your opponent over completely. It's so good. I've gone into him plenty of times. It's not like that thing you hit once every 10 games. I go into him quite often. All I really have to do is hit a Tum and Inferno Reckless Summon, and bam, you've got him. Same with all the other rank 8s that I have. Thunder End, the Gimmick Puppet of Leo, and Heliopolis. All those level 8s, easy to go into. All you have to do is hit that one Inferno Reckless Summon, and you have got that level 8 made. It's so good. That's it for my extra deck. Like I said, when the Blue-Eyes White Dragon structure deck comes out next, I don't even know when it comes out really, but I'm going to be doing a lot of modifications to this deck. I'm going to actually have a Blue-Eyes Hieratic build ready for you guys. I think it's going to be insane. It's going to be really good. Let me find my stop button here. I don't know where my cursor is. And yeah, that's basically the update to the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really good deck. I think you guys should try it. And if you use Inferno Reckless Summon, give me credit for it. Don't steal my ideas, guys. All right, peace.